Welcome to the AAA Premier Coaching Series. I'm Aidaaadnan, Executive Coach and Leadership Specialist, also the author of The Greater Purpose. We meet again. I'm so excited to start this series of videos because it is my commitment that you sustain the level of energy and motivation and contribution towards your team. I'm doing this video exclusively for the participants that has gone through my leadership programs, or we might have met at any networking event or corporate event. Again, your sustainable success means so much to me. This video series is going to be part one of an 8-part video series where I will be sharing with you questions or coaching questions that you could use in your communication, during your meetings with your teams, or during your assessment conversations. So this week we're going to talk about 3 questions that you could use when you're communicating with your team members that are challenging. These are the ones that you want them to do better, that they might not be hitting their KPIs, and they often are in a negative mindset, or they tend to complain a little bit more than others. So what do you do? Again, I have worked with many situations, clients, departments where this is very prevalent. So from the years, I've formed 3 questions that you could use. They are effective, they get to the point of the situation. So what is the question? Question number 1 is, what are the 2 key strengths that I can give to my team? This question at the get-go, when you sit down and talk to them, gets them to be distracted from whatever it is that they're doing and get them to focus on their strengths. Meaning, what is it that they can do very well, and how are they contributing to their team? For example, some of them might answer, oh, I'm really good with customers. I love meeting people. I love talking about the product. So I feel my key strength is in handling people, for example. Or there might be one of your team members who are good at processes. You know, they are creative in upgrading the system. So they might say, I'm really excited, I have passion for creating systems and upgrading what we already have. Or some might say they love to sustain the clientele. So they might say, I would love to be able to do programs where we can have a loyalty or rewards program for our customers. These are the things that I've been able to catch on with some of my clients in different industries. So first question, what are the key strengths that I can use for my team? Question number 2, what may be holding me back? So once you've asked them what it is that they can do well, we get to the source of why they are not doing it, or why they are not talking about what they can do, because they're not doing it. So what may I be holding back? This is when they get to see what's missing, what am I not doing, or what may I not be contributing to the team. They can say, oh, maybe I have fear in what people might think when I say something, or I have a fear that my ideas won't be accepted by my boss. These are the common justifications they might have. So this question is not about them having them dwell in what they're not doing. It's a form of expression. This question enables your team member to express what they might be missing, what might be missing. So now you've got them to identify what are their strengths and identify why they might not be doing it, why they might not be leveraging on their talent. So now we're here, we're at a position where they're ready to do what's next. Question number 3. I love this question. I find that it's very powerful and extremely effective in getting them to move. Clarity equals to power. So when they're clear what's missing and they're clear what they can do, now it's just about taking the step. What is the question? If there is no such thing as failure, what would I do? This This question enables them to own back their power. It enables them to be responsible for where they are now, and if they're interested to move forward, what can they do? So it turns around the whole situation back to them and say, okay, I'm here. If there is no such thing as failure, get them to see if success is guaranteed, if contribution is guaranteed, what is the next step? It's all that is needed, the next step. So what would I do if success is guaranteed and if there's no fear of failing? So either they could think about, who could I talk to? If there's no such thing as failure, I could talk to my boss about this, or I could talk to the client about this, or I can really present a whole new system to the department. So it gives them clarity on what to do next. At the end of the day, transformation is just a series of steps you take one moment or one step at a time. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3 questions that I feel can enable you to motivate your challenging team members. I hope this has been able to add value to you. Please share with me on what you find, what you got from these 3 questions. I love to hear from you. So what could you do? Please go to my website, www.aidaaadnan.com. Sign up as one of my members. You'll be able to get free stuff all the time. I'm doing my best to write and support you the best way I can. With authenticity, acceleration and actual results. I hope to see you soon. Thank you. I'll see you next week.